all is well with every single one of you. Hey. I hope all is well with every one of you. Today I wanted to do a video just giving an update on what's going on with me, what's going to be going forward with the channel, and just kind of like talk with you guys, because I know I'm kind of, I don't say closed off, but I'm usually one to keep a lot of my, inner world to myself, even if sometimes in certain sessions it can come out. But I prefer to keep a lot of my inner world, like not on the channel, but because of what's been going on and because of it kind of intertwining with the channel, I just feel like it's best you guys know, because I've been seeing a lot of comments in regards to concern about me, my mood in the videos and stuff, and other things that I want to address, because I just feel it's necessary at this point. I have a couple things with me that I'm going to be using, like just for tingle purposes, like the coconut oil. I'm going to be tapping on that. I have a couple other things I'm going to be tapping on. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started, okay? So, the first thing I want to address is why I've been a certain way in videos, why I've looked a certain way in videos. I've noticed a lot of people have been concerned about it. I'll get comments like, hey, if you need a break, it's okay to take a break. It seems like you're drained, you're tired. It doesn't seem like you're enjoying making these videos as much, stuff like that. It seems like you're getting tired of doing this and all that stuff. So, I'm here to clear the air. I'm not tired of making these videos. I'm not angry at anyone. I'm not in a bad place mentally, sort of emotionally, but the only reason why I've been kind of this way these last couple of months, weeks, however you've been noticing, for those of you who don't know, for those of you who aren't aware of my situation, if you're new subscribers, or just haven't been aware of it, I suffer from Crohn's disease. I suffer terribly from Crohn's disease. I'll give you the backstory, so you guys can understand why I'm kind of in the position I'm in right now. So, for the last couple of years, 2016 to I want to say around the end of 2019, coming into 2020, I was living below the poverty line, like really bad. I couldn't make payments on the car I had. I purchased back in 2015. Back last year in 2019, that car got repossessed. I could barely afford food for the week at some point. And so I could not afford medical insurance. I could not afford my medication. I could not afford treatment, anything. I was living below the poverty line, and at some point, I think it was around 2017, 18, I started kind of going natural, like taking natural supplements like slippery elm and, CBD oil to stop the inflammation. And if you know anything about Crohn's disease, and even if you don't, natural supplements can only hold it down for so long, because Crohn's disease gets worse over time. And you constantly need to find medication and treatment to treat it, because they don't have a cure for it. It's just something that you have to consistently treat. But if you don't have the medical resources to do so, you kind of screwed. And because I couldn't afford it, I was kind of left like struggling. And for all the years I didn't have my medical insurance to make sure that I could take care of this problem, it all accumulated. And now I'm dealing with the consequences now. Now, lucky for me, and thank you for everyone who supports the channel, who watches the channel, who sits through the ads. That's another thing I want to address today. Who sits through the ads and kind of bears with me for a moment, who bear with the sponsored videos. I want to thank you guys so much, because it's you guys who have helped me be able to afford medical insurance so that I can treat this issue and I can get back to myself. I'm gonna, in a week, it's an enrollment period that we have in the States. For those of you who live out of the country, we have a certain enrollment period that takes place. And so I did my enrollment. I just have to wait till it kicks in on January 1st. And once it kicks in, I already made an appointment with my GI doctor. So it's just kind of getting the right medication, the right treatment, so I can get back to my normal self. And like I said, you guys who supported the channel, who continue to watch, subscribe, comment, all those things, you guys are the reason why I'm able to get that help, that support, the treatment that I need. Because if it wasn't for all of your subscriptions, if it wasn't for all of the donations, if it wasn't for you kind of bearing with the ads, even though I know they can be annoying, I'd probably be in a worse position than I'm in right now. I'd probably be a lot sicker. And so those moods that I've been in, or where it seems like I'm just not there in a video, it's not because I'm angry. It's not because I'm mad at anybody. But over these last couple of months, I've been in legit pain, like serious pain. Crohn's disease is the equivalent of fire ants eating your intestines from the inside out. That's what it feels like when you're dealing with a flare-up. And when you don't have that treatment, you're dealing with a flare-up like every day. So I've been dealing with consistent pain on a daily basis for going on 3 months now. But whenever that pain would go away, I would find time to make a video, because I love making these videos. I love doing this. I love being on camera. I love being on YouTube. I love, like, if I had more energy, I would probably be Twitch streaming right now. But like, it's just, I'm when I'm done making these videos, I'm in bed, like, eating is a chore for me. It's not a joke. Eating one meal a day is a chore for me. It's been a chore for me for the last couple of weeks. Like, I'll eat one meal and I'm out. Like, I can't go anywhere. My stomach's flared up. I'm laying down, but I have to eat something, because if I don't, I'll have another problem. I'll have spasms, and then that's another problem. I remember one time I was trying to pick a card video, I think a couple weeks ago, and I hadn't eaten the day before because I was in terrible pain. And I started to film the video, and like, my pinky did some weird thing where it went in, it twitched, it did something, and it was a spasm cramp thing, and it freaked me out because I couldn't get it back in the right position. I know that sounds kind of weird, but and I freaked out, and I was just like, what the hell? And then I realized, when you don't have that, nutrition, when you're malnourished, when you don't have that, those vitamins, it starts to extract from your body, and you get those things. So yeah, man, it's been a rough couple of months. Like, a lot of people, I have friends who think I've like abandoned them. You know, I have friends and family who think I don't love them because I haven't gone to see them, or I don't talk to them as much or call them as much. I've been bedridden for like the last couple of months. Like, I've been in this bed right here, laying down and barely eating for the last couple of months. Um, and so a lot of you are like saying, well, if you're in that much pain, then why don't you just go to the emergency room? Well, a $2,000 bill that I received from the last emergency room visit is the reason why I don't go to the emergency room. This isn't cheap, and like, although, you know, I've figured out, I've scheduled everything with that to get that taken care of over time. I know I kind of got away from the tingles, but I just really want to give you guys this update because I think it's needed, especially for people who like are always like wondering if I'm okay. I'm dealing with it, you know. Hopefully within a month I'll be a whole lot better once I get the right medication and everything. But I've been dealing with it. Like, I've just been dealing with it, just kind of pushing forward with it, and like, it's just like, it's not just affecting, you know, what I do on YouTube. Like, God, it's affected everything. Like, I went on a date. What was it? A month or so ago, and the girl's just like, she did it, and it ended with like, we can be friends, you know, because there's no chemistry. I guess the date was boring or whatever. I don't care, but like, the entire time I'm on that date, I'm in pain. Like, I'm not even thinking about the date. I'm just thinking about like, I need to get home. I need to lay down. I need to do something about this stomach. And it was a terrible date. So, like, I don't even have this. I didn't have the strength to even go out on dates or go out with friends, or like, I couldn't. I've literally been useless. So, it's, you know, this isn't a joke. Like, this Crohn's disease isn't a joke. It's not a joke. It's not something you can toy with. It's not something you can play with. Because when it gets you, it gets you. You're not doing anything. You're basically useless. So, yeah, that's why I've been in my moods. That's why I've been kind of like crankier or whatever. It's like, it's not that I've like, life is just, you know, just been terrible every single day. It's just that I've been in legit serious pain for like a good, how many months? But yeah. Anyways, that's kind of addressing why I've been the way I have been. Now, another thing I wanted to address is the ads. Now, I watch YouTube. I watch YouTubers every day. YouTube is the main site I tend to spend my time on these days. You might hear my stomach, by the way. YouTube is now like pretty much my go-to site, so I stay on YouTube. I know it can be annoying dealing with ads at the beginning of the video and the end. I will never put ads in the middle. That is my promise to you. I will never put ads in the middle of my videos. But the beginning of the videos and the ending of the videos, I feel is fair game. Here's why. Those ads, the sponsorships I receive, it not only pays for me to be able to afford to do this, like to pay my rent, to pay my bills, to pay my, you know, insurance, so that way I'm healthy enough to make these videos. But they also pay for the equipment that I can afford, that I use to make the videos. It pays for the miscellaneous items I buy to make role plays that no one really tends to care about. they they may be annoying or in a minor inconvenience. I get it. I know. I understand. Whenever I'm trying to listen to a song and an ad comes on, I get annoyed. But I also understand that the YouTuber needs that support so they can continue making videos for me to enjoy. And so what I did is I have premium now. Like, I use premium because I want to support not only, I want to support my YouTubers, but I also, I don't want to deal with the ads. I don't want to deal with the ads. So yeah, it's a bit pricey, but I'm supporting my fellow YouTubers out there who do great work. And I'm also, not dealing with the ads. So, it is what it is. But it's kind of like I received an email. What was it? Like a month or so ago. And in the email, I don't know if I can't. I'm gonna assume it's a young lady. If not, it could be a young man, whoever it was. But someone wrote to me, confronting me about the ads at the end of the video. And it was not just like a one paragraph email. It was a finely worded email to let me know that those ads were not acceptable. Well, that's not fair. It's not fair. Because if you, let's say most of you probably have a Spotify or Pandora. For premium services, you're going to pay for that. And that money not only goes to the app, but it also goes to the artist, which music is featured on the app. Like, I'm not saying, I'm just going to use an artist for example. Like, you're not going to go to DaBaby and tell him, hey, stop having your music on these apps where they have, commercials. Like, I just want to hear it. He's going to say, okay, well then buy my music, pay for it on iTunes and stuff like that. If you don't want to hear it with the ads, then buy my music. If you don't want to go to YouTube and deal with the ads, then buy my music. That's what he'll say. If you want, let's say Selena Gomez, let's say her, you don't like having her dealing with ads in her video, in her songs on Spotify or whatever, and she's gonna tell you, well then buy it, buy the premium, buy the song. If you don't want to deal with the ads, then pay for the song. These are artists who are putting their work out there. I know it sounds like it's a choppy way of explaining it, and I know some of y'all gonna make fun of the way I said DaBaby. Whatever, I don't care. But like, they're artists who are putting themselves out there with their work, and they deserve to get paid for it, whether it be via ads or directly from my pocket. I'm not gonna tell these artists, and even YouTubers, like there's higher echelon YouTubers who have millions upon millions of subscriptions. I'm not gonna go on their YouTube page and be like, hey, stop putting ads in your videos, or hey, stop accepting super chat. Like, it's not fair. Like, I get it. I understand it's annoying, but that's how we fund our work. That's how we fund we take care of ourselves, is that we put our art out there, either for you to pay for directly, or for companies to pay for our work, so that way we can take care of ourselves and we can do what we love and enjoy it. And so when I see an email, that's saying it's not right that you're doing this, I'm like, it's not right for me to want to take care of myself. It's not right for me to want to have enough money to, if my camera decides to go out, which the way it's blinking with the purple lights, which I'm gonna, for those of you who are camera experts, if you know why that it's probably occurring, do I need a new lens, camera? Let's say I may need a new lens. the money I'm making from the ads, the money I'm making from those donations, the money I'm making from Patreon, it goes towards that. It goes towards the ring light. It goes towards the microphone. It goes towards my health so I'm able to get up and do this. Like, there's a purpose for everything that happens. We're just not putting in ads in the videos just to make your life a living hell. And so, and like another reason why I'm addressing this is that like I notice whenever I have like sponsor videos or whatever, those will get big dislikes. Like, I'm like, you should like, but that's gonna eventually be given back to you. Like, I'm gonna use whatever funds I make from these videos to keep giving back to you. Like, it's a equal give and take relationship. So it's just like, it's just the way it is. And like, if I could do things for free and not have to worry about bills and not have to worry about medical insurance and all that stuff, if I could do things for free, oh yeah, I would. If I could do this for free and not have to worry about, actual real life, dude, I would every day, but that's not reality. It's not my reality. It's not our reality. It's just kind of where we're at right now. So, like, I know it sucks, but like, I'm asking you as a person, as just someone not trying to sound like, I'm just this money hungry SOB. Like, bear with it. Like, please bear with it, because it's not for nothing. The ads aren't there for nothing. They're there so I can keep doing this. They're there so all of my fellow YouTubers can keep doing this. Because, what you'll realize in this world is nothing's free. I don't care if you think it's free, nothing's free. There's a cost to everything you do. There's a cost to everything you want. Nothing's free. Whether it's you have to pay via money or other things or otherwise. Bartering, I think. If I said that correctly. There's no free here. Everything comes with a cost. So, like I said, I don't want to come off as, an a-hole, but it's just like, would I be receiving that same sort of response if I was these other YouTubers? Sometimes I wonder, like, what if I was, this YouTuber with like 1 million subscriptions? Like, I'm not gonna call YouTubers' names out in this channel. That's not what this is for. But if I was, higher in the subscription rankings or had more fans, like, would I get that same reaction? Would I get that same, pullback? Probably so, probably not. I don't know. I'm not there yet. But, it just, like I said, I get it. I completely understand, but we gotta do something. Like, something has to move. Like, I can't just magically make, new equipment appear and magically, it's not gonna happen. So, like, I know it's a bit much, but I'm asking you, please just bear with the ads for a bit. And if you can't deal with the ads, man, like, premium. There's premium. It supports me. It supports other YouTubers, and it helps us keep doing what we're doing. So, anyways, that's pretty much it on the update. Hopefully, I'm feeling a lot better. Hopefully, I'm doing a lot better in regards to this whole Crohn's disease episode. But I should get this under control. This is not something that I'm too worried about, because, like I said, I've been to the hospital. It's just like the doctor told me. It's just Crohn's disease, man. You got to keep leveling up the treatment. You got to keep doing something different. So now, with that, me kind of being wordy, I'm just gonna do a bit of a session to kind of relax you. So yeah, just sit back, relax, and we'll just get to work. I'm not gonna try to talk as much, because I feel like I talked your ear off a couple gesture